Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Spirit of Justice. Previously, the day was won. Victory achieved in court. The sacred orb, a national treasure of Khura'in, was handed over to the Defiant Dragons, and now presumably the revolution can begin. Unfortunately, it seems that Maya has been taken hostage. Again. Is this the second time now? The poor woman just can't catch a break. It seems she's being held hostage by the nation of Khura'in itself, so, not good. Not good. Things are going to escalate. Things are going to get serious. And I cannot wait to get in there. I have some expectations on where this is going, but I don't know how it's going to begin, so let's resume. Wow, actually, resuming right where we left off. Huh. What do you mean Miss Faye is still being held hostage? And who's this mastermind? Paul Addison Wimperson was nothing more than a puppet. His benefactor was the one pulling the strings. But I have no idea who they are. So all we know is it's the person who he's trying to give the orb to? Right. He was just following orders. Whoever it is, it seems they really want to get their hands on the orb. So then, Miss Faye's abduction is the work of the so-called benefactor, too. Right, again, whoever they are, they're in Khura'in, along with Maya. I wonder who they could be. Right, this Maya, the spirit medium you've been talking about. She wouldn't happen to be that bun-haired young lady you defended back in Khura'in. That's her. Why do you ask? I see. I think I know what's going on here. I've got good news for you, right? Maya is somewhere safe. That much I'm sure of. What? I'm afraid you've lost me. So that's who the little snot's patron is. It's all starting to make sense. That fool has no idea I'm here in the States with you all. Dirk, you mind filling us in? Da 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 ba 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 da 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 da. No caller ID. I wonder who's calling. Hello? Mr. Phoenix Wright, yes? Let me start by thanking you for taking such good care of my subordinate. Who is this? I believe you know me as Mr. Addison's benefactor. You know, whoever this person is behind this garbled, voice-disguising sound is... I think it's someone who must be very close. Benefactor, that is terminology that Phoenix and Apollo have been using personally here in the States of Japanifornia. Sounds like they're using a voice changer or something to disguise themselves. Where's Maya? Is she safe? I had my ears on today's proceedings. What a shock it was to hear that the key to solving the orb's riddle is a spirit medium. I admit I did not see that coming. Wait, did they plant a listening device in here somehow? Oh, that's a more reasonable explanation. Nevertheless, don't think for a minute that it will guarantee Maya Faye's safety. She is not the only medium within my reach, you see. You harm a hair on Maya's head, and you'll have to answer to me. Right. Give it here a sec. Wait. Hey there. How's it going, stranger? Who is this? Why, it's your friendly neighborhood dragon. I just happened to be in the US on a little trip. Minister of Justice Inga Khura'in. Inga? What? Maya's kidnapper is Khura'in's Minister of Justice? Yeah, surprise. Everyone and their grandma's kitchen sink saw that coming. Dirk, is that you dirty turncoat? How in the... What in blazes is going on here? Oh, you know, just popped over to the States for little R&R. But enough about me, Inga. That was a poor excuse for a bluff you pulled just now. We both know your threats are as empty as your head. You can't lay a hand on Maya Fey, and I do mean that literally. Ugh! What is he talking about? You can kiss your chances of getting the orb goodbye. Maya Fey ain't my only, how shall I say, insurance, you know, Dirk. What? I've got someone dear to you right in the palm of my hand, see? Nayuta. Now that one, well, you can imagine what kinds of things I could do, right? Glad you're seeing things my way. Meet me at Amara's tomb tomorrow, 3 p.m. sharp. You'd better come alone, got it? If all goes well, the orb is all you'll need to get Maya Fey back. Dirk, what's going on? You heard him. I have to get back to Khura'in at once. What? Why? No time to explain. But are you even going to make it? What if there are no seats left on the next flight? Plus, you're a wanted man. They're not going to just let you get on a plane. Let me worry about that, Mr. Justice? If I see the color red, I'm gonna flip. Yeah! Hi, buddy. Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. What are you doing here? Taking care of the hostage situation. Oh, now that you mention it, Pearl did say that she saw you around in Khura'in village. I had him look into a few things while I was on my way back from Khura'in, including Maya's situation, of course. I was astonished to hear she was still in Khura'in earlier, but it explained why I found no connection between her and Mr. Addison. Sorry to interrupt, but going back to the plane situation, I've taken the liberty of chartering one for us. It's ready to take off at any time. And I will do what's necessary to hide the fact that Dirk Sadmadi is on board. Wow, must be nice to be chief prosecutor. Right, we have no time to lose. We must head for Khura'in at once. We? Oh, I'm happy. I am being pandered to, and I'm happy. Yeah. Right. I'm going too. After all, you're bound to need my help. No, fair. I want to go too. This isn't a vacation, Trucy. Besides, I'll need you to hold down the fort. But, Daddy... Guess I should also only bring what's necessary. Sorry, Trucy, but would you mind holding on to this stuff for me? Unnecessary evidence foisted onto Trucy. Foisted is a good word there. So, what did I just lose? Ah. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Alright. Fine, but you better bring me back something besides just more evidence. Excellent. Now, let us make haste to Khura'in. And that's how our sudden trip to the kingdom of Khura'in began. I never imagined I'd return to the country of my youth under such circumstances, though. Yeah, that was fast. Ooh. I'm excited. That was a long flight. It's already 2:30 in the afternoon. Talk about cutting it close. The Kingdom of Khura'in. This is no time to reminisce, but I gotta say, this place sure brings back memories. Hurry up, Apollo. Right behind you. Amara's tomb is located in the courtyard of Khura'in Palace. We should have just enough time to get there. Then let's sprint there. Think you can keep up, Apollo? Sure, no sweat. I'll contact the royal family and the local police and inform them of our arrival. Thanks, Edgeworth. Wow, we're here. You know, I'm really glad that we're sticking with Apollo's perspective. Yeah, let Phoenix be a side character. This is Apollo's show. I imagine we're gonna go up against his brother in court. Possibly, yeah, for the purpose of trying to prove the innocence of his own father. Oh, this is strong. This is real strong. I'm a lawyer. Apollo, don't go showing me stuff for no reason. We have to find Miss Faye before it's too late. Nope, okay. Apollo! I'm sure this place brings back memories, but could you reminisce later? Time's running out. You're right. We have to find Miss Faye before it's too late. I know you probably want to reminisce and all, but there's no time for that right now. You're right. Gotta get to Amara's tomb where Miss Faye is being held captive. I always forgot the name of the late queen. It's Amara. Yep, let's move. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Huh. Okay, one of those pots on the bottom right is tilted over and it spilled a bunch of water, making mud in the dirt, and it's left... Okay, it's left footprints heading away from the door, but there's also mud all over the steps, which makes no sense, given the footprints. I guess that means someone walked in there, then walked out. Huh. Huff. Puff. Huff puff. I wasn't made for all the running and climbing and near drowning I've done this week. It's 2:45. Only 15 minutes left. See that cylindrical building rising in the distance? That's Amara's tomb. Amara? Wasn't that the previous queen? The one who was assassinated? Yes, and I'm the one they pinned it on. It'll take a few minutes to get to the tomb from here. Really? A few minutes? It looks like a 30-second walk. So, you have returned, Barbed Head. Ah! I've seen her before on the news. If I remember correctly, this is the Crown Princess Rafa Padma Khura'in. What are you people doing here? This is the royal residence. Commoners are not allowed entry without permission. A prosecutor from the States should have already called and requested permission for us to enter. As to why we're here, Your Benevolence, have you seen Minister Inga? If you seek my father, I just saw him heading toward Amara's tomb. Was he with anyone? You know, like some shady-looking underlings or something? No, he was alone. Why do you ask? Looks like she has no idea about Miss Faye's abduction. You hear that? I think we have company. Bow down before her glory. Her Eminence Queen Khura'in, Grand Priestess of Khura'in, approaches. Huh? Khura'in? Ah, it's... Queen Khura'in. Oh, I just noticed something about her character design. Oh, that's spicy. Okay, how do I phrase this? Can I look at this? Yeah, you see that symbol on the Holy Mother's forehead? Well, you probably can't because it's YouTube, but that very same symbol is on the crown over her forehead. Now, it would make sense for that symbol to be, with the Queen, a descendant of the Holy Mother, or what have you. But, more to the point, I'm realizing that her forehead might actually be bare. We can't see her forehead. I think that this crown over her, with the mark of the Holy Mother embellished on it, it's like a metaphor for the fact that she's some sort of pretender, a false queen. She doesn't actually have it in her to be the rightful ruler. She's just putting on airs and pretenses about it. That's how I interpret the fact that the Holy Mother symbol is on her crown, not her actual forehead, at least from what I can see. Maybe I'm just being pretentious, but that's what my brain thought when I saw it just now. Guards, surround Amara's tomb at once. Yes, Your Eminence! What's she doing? Is she going to help us? Excuse me, Your Eminence. So, our barbed-head lawyer returns. May we presume you are here for Maya Fey, the spirit medium who has been abducted? What's that? Yes, you may. Allow us to apologize for the criminal actions of our husband. No need to apologize for him. Honestly, Inga, abducting the guest in our country, how could you? Father? Abducted someone? Your Eminence, what about those soldiers over there? They are the Khura'in Royal Guard, soldiers who serve the crown and no other. Royal Guard? They are an elite force selected from only the most loyal and outstanding of our subjects. And why have you ordered them to surround the tomb? The police will not come if it is my husband who is committing the crime. We shall have to storm the tomb and take Minister Inga into custody ourselves. Huh? What? You mean... Khura'in? No, his hostage is in there. Dirk, how dare you set foot in the palace? Have you come to turn yourself in? Listen, we need to call a truce for now. Khura'in Royal Guard, seize this traitor of the crown. Okay. As you wish, Your Eminence. Resist and you die. Wait a second. Slow down there, Khura'in. I'm here to conduct a hostage exchange. But if you take me in now, Maya Fey is as good as dead. What about... But... Okay, so Dirk's lying to Khura'in. It's not Maya Fey who's the hostage, it's Nayuta. He was very clear on the phone in the conversation. It was a bluff, an empty bluff. Dirk knows that Maya is safe, probably with the Defiant Dragons in some hideout. So even now, this lie that Dirk is telling to Khura'in is to help, keep Nayuta safe, I think.
A hostage exchange? And why would he choose to do such a thing with you?
We can talk about that later. Right now, I need to get in there before it's too late. If I can't resolve this in 20 minutes, you can storm the place. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Dirk, wait! Guards, allow the insurgent Dirk Sadmati to pass. Barbed Head, you have some explaining to do.
Right. Well, while we're waiting here, Apollo, why don't you explain the situation?
What? Me? Leave nothing out, Hornhead, or I'll dehorn you where you stand.
Wow, she came up with that nickname in seconds.
Hornhead? She doesn't waste any time coming up with nicknames.
And what's with the attitude? Her father's the one who abducted Miss Faye.
Huh.
I'm a lawyer.
Hornhead, stop wasting time and explain what's going on now. And make it quick, or I'll yank those horns right off your head.
How about we keep our hands to ourselves and I'll explain everything.
Guess I'd better start talking.
Oh? This is no time to be looking around. Not until Dirk gets back. Fair enough.
Do my ears deceive me, or did I hear talk of my father abducting someone?
Oh, you heard right. He abducted Maya Faye and...
Insolent fool! Pardon my rudeness. A gentle soul such as my father...
Oh, okay. No, he's not gentle.
A gentle soul...
I can't say that with a straight face.
A gentle soul such as my father... could not possibly have committed such a crime.
Gentle? You think he's gentle? I'm afraid it's true, Your Benevolence. He's holed up in that tomb as we speak.
Really? I find this difficult to believe. Why would he do such a thing?
Your Benevolence, you saw your father heading toward the tomb.
I did. I was over on that veranda, deep in thought. When I saw him hurrying toward the tomb, I'd say it was about 10 minutes ago.
Why was he rushing? Maybe he was worried he'd be late? Did you see anyone else heading for the tomb?
I saw no one else after he entered.
So Minister Inga and Miss Faye are the only ones in there besides Dirk. Okay, I know Maya Faye's not in there. And I know Queen Khura'in said that Inga went there alone, but there could be a third party in there because they came away earlier. But I'm also getting a nasty feeling that why do I feel like the murder the upcoming trial is about to be about is gonna occur right in there? You know, if Dirk dies, I'm gonna, well... No, he can't die, because if it does, it would be, in the eyes of Khura'in law, corrupt as it would be a very just killing. He's a wanted man, a criminal, assassin of a queen. So, no, I think Dirk is safe. Dirk has to be safe. Otherwise, there just wouldn't be a trial at all. Now, if Inga were to die in there, that would be the spiciest goddamn thing I have ever tasted. Yeah, that would be shocking. What are they cooking? Is it spicy? So Minister Inga and Miss Faye are the only ones in there besides Dirk? Who knows? But I wouldn't be surprised if he had a minion or two with him. Dirk. I sure hope he's alright.
It's only been 5 minutes.
Oh, it's only been 5 minutes? Ugh, it feels like an eternity. Patience, Apollo, patience. It's been almost 20 minutes. What's taking Dirk so long?
The appointed time has come. Our royal guard shall now storm in. Can't you wait just a little longer? No, we cannot. Every second we wait puts the hostage's life in even more danger. Therefore, we see no alternative but to order our guards to storm in.
But that'll put Miss Faye's life in danger too.
Guards, storm the tomb and seize Minister Inga, along with the insurgent Dirk Sadmati.
Yes, Your Eminence!
What?
Dirk's under arrest too?
Naturally. That traitorous snake assassinated my predecessor, Queen Amara. Now go, seize them both.
Rah! We're going in! Follow me, men! For Her Eminence, Erdihara Garan!
I hope no one gets hurt.
Your Eminence?
What the? Why are they running back out?
Oh my god, oh my god.
What is the meaning of this?
Something terrible has happened to Dirk, the minister. He's dead. Be more specific?
What's this?
What?
Apollo, quick. I'm right behind you. No one enters without our... Come, let us see what has transpired.
Yes, Your Eminence.
Where's Dirk?
Apollo, over there. Oh, shit! Well, this is some good stuff. This is wow. Okay. I'm actually kind of speechless. Huh. All right. Dirk.
Dirk, what? What have you done?
Apollo.
Look. So it is Minister Inga who has fallen. Guards, seize this murderous man at once.
Yes, Your Eminence. Surrender now or perish, rebel scum. No, wait. Ah!
Dirk, they're taking him away.
Ow! Dirk just threw something at me.
Wait, this is the...
Was that...
Am I dumb? Was that pink bit atop the head always there? Why does that look new? Maybe I was just hyper-focused on the mark and the hair earlier. Is he telling me to keep it safe? Nick? Is that you? Oh my god, what? Wait, Maya was here? Maya, are you alright? Dirk, he saved me. I feel exhausted. I can't keep my eyes open. Oh, did she channel the Holy Mother? I feel like she channeled the Holy Mother. Did the Holy Mother kill Inga? Is that what happened? Ooh! Maya! Minister Inga, the man behind Miss Faye's abduction, had been killed, and Dirk was arrested for his murder. So it was that the abduction of Maya Faye came to a sudden and unexpected resolution. With this, the curtain fell on the minister, but things were far from over. Oh, baby. Apollo, what happened? I can't say for sure. But from what I can tell, it seems Dirk has killed Minister Inga. What? You think he did it to save Miss Faye? Most likely, but who knows? I'm really confused right now. My father? This cannot be. I must see for myself. Your benevolence, we cannot allow you to pass. Fools, stand aside. Forgive us, but we have direct orders from Her Eminence, Queen Khura'in. Ah, Father! Oh, Father! Dirk, you will pay for this! Apollo, let's go regroup somewhere. Yeah. Dirk, it wasn't really you that did it, right? Are you okay, Apollo? Yeah. Edgeworth's speaking with the local police, so let's sit tight until he returns. Okay. I know you must be in a state of shock right now, but I need you to stay with us, Apollo. He's right. I can't go to pieces now. Thanks, Mr. Wright. I'll be fine. Right, Mr. Justice. I'm afraid I have some bad news. It looks like things will only get more complicated from here. Prosecutor Edgeworth, what's happening with Dirk? As I understand it, he has been officially charged with the murder of Minister Inga. He has? However, I did manage to get us permission to investigate the crime scene. And I expect we'll be allowed to visit Mr. Sadmati shortly. Thank you. I'm sure glad Prosecutor Edgeworth is here with us. Also, it just so happens that Detective Skye is here in Khura'in, so I have asked her to assist us with our investigation. What? What's she doing here? It seems Prosecutor Sadmati has grown quite fond of her. He's been ferrying her around all over the place, a few days here, a few days there. They've almost become a team of sorts. Oh, that's cute. Despite what Nayuta says, it seems he thinks highly of Emma's skills. So, what now, Apollo?
I think I'll go pay Dirk a visit at the detention center. I want to go check in on Maya at the hospital. What about you, Athena?
Well, if there's footwork to be done, I'd better stick with Apollo and give him a hand.
Very well. Then I will accompany Wright. Okay, well, go our separate ways for now. Alright, if anything comes up, you have my cell number.
Do you know our way around here, Apollo?
It's been over 10 years since I left, but I'll try not to get us hopelessly lost. We need a guide. If only someone could say, I'll be your guide. Eh? Eh? Eh. I'm a lawyer!
I thought that attorney badges were the same around the world. But I just realized that this type is only used back home.
You've had your badge for a while now, and you're just noticing that?
Hey, I'm still getting used to things after all the time I spent in Europe. But as they say, when in Rome...
Wait, what are we even talking about anymore?
The orb. It was a real surprise to find out that it's hollow on the inside, wasn't it?
Yeah, and an even bigger surprise to find that the founder's face was hidden within.
But now that the orb's secret has been revealed, how are you supposed to restore it to its original state?
Well, it was probably wax or something that melted to reveal the figure inside, so... I called it! If we turned it upside down and heated it up again, it should go back to the way it was.
Oh, I get it. That's one clever little contraption.
Yeah, I guess the wax must have drained into the bottom. It's like hollow inside. I get it.
I've been thinking about that photo. Your father was quite the manly man, Apollo.
I sense a compliment in there somewhere.
Huh? Where'd you get that idea?
Oh, never mind.
Never mind what?
Nice weather we're having today.
Aw, is there something you wanted to hear me say, Apollo?
Look, just forget I said anything, okay? That's cute.
Mr. Wright stayed there the entire time he was here, apparently.
Why would he stay at a temple instead of a hotel?
He says it helped to cut costs. Long stays at a hotel really add up, you know. But he had to sleep on the floor with a load of strangers. There weren't any showers either.
Wow. That's worse than staying at a youth hostel for backpackers. This is said to be a sacred spring and a pathway for souls to follow. The people of Khura'in believe the spring draws souls to the temple, and by the truth gained in the Hall of Justice beyond, they are memorialized. It seems that legal trials and funeral rites are inseparable in this country. There sure are a lot of temples around here. In fact, it looks like most of the buildings around here are related to Khura'inism. Don't think there's anything else, so... Oh, I feel like I just got tossed out of a whirlwind. Face first. Yeah, let's go to the center, I guess. Apollo, here to see your old man, are you? Dirk, are they done interrogating you? Nope, the fun hasn't even started. I imagine they'll really rake me over the coals, though.
I don't even want to think about how harsh their interrogation method will be.
Yeah, but that's nothing compared to what they'll do if they find him guilty. They've branded me a terrorist who killed the previous queen, now the Justice Minister. If found guilty of these crimes, I'll be facing a very public execution.
Public execution? This is worse than I thought.
Come on, son, turn that frown upside down. You'll jinx us. As soon as I get out of here, I'll take you to this tasty hash house I know.
I'd like that. I really need to focus on what happened. Time to switch to work mode. Dirk, can you tell me what happened? Oh, and there's also something I want you to take a look at.
Fair enough. Let's look around.
That guard standing so still and with such great posture. I wonder if he spends his days just watching the dust dance in the sunlight. Wait a second, don't you do that in court sometimes, Athena? Ah! You mean you noticed? Don't think you can take it easy just because I'm the lead lawyer on this one.
Oh, she's thinking about it.
Don't do it, Athena. Don't ring that bell. Ah! Who, me? Perish the thought. I mean, would I ever do something so childish? All right, put your bracelet away already. Talk about unfair. Oh, that was so much needed levity. Dirk, what happened in there? You didn't really kill Minister Inga, did you?
Well, the thing is, I really don't know.
Huh?
I remember seeing the mural of the founder right as I entered the tomb, but I got all dizzy immediately after that. The next thing I knew, I was standing there with a bloody knife in my hand, and covered in Inga's blood.
So you don't remember meeting with him?
No. Last thing I remember after entering the tomb is feeling really dizzy.
There's no way he can explain what happened if he can't remember anything.
Yeah. I suppose there's no getting out of this one.
We can't give up yet.
I was just messing with you, son.
Well, stop. It's not funny.
Sorry.
Sheesh, nothing seems to faze him. Not even being arrested for murder.
This is going to be one tough case, Apollo. Not only have I been charged with Inga's murder, but I've also been charged with Amara's assassination from 23 years ago.
You're on trial for 2 charges.
Khura'in is practically licking her chops just thinking about my public execution. Guess it means we can't afford to lose our heads, huh?
I don't know how you can laugh at a time like this.
So, son, I take it you'll be defending me at my trial.
Of course. You can count on me.
That's my boy. Looks like your nerves are as steely as those vocal cords of yours. After all, you've got the Defense Culpability Act to contend with, too.
Oh, right. So if you're found guilty, then I'll be charged with the same double homicide, huh?
Don't tell me you forgot about that.
Oh, I'll be fine. Just have to make sure we win this one.
You sure? Because you don't sound very fine.
Apollo? What was that about an assassination 23 years ago? About that incident 23 years ago. That was when the previous queen, Amara, was assassinated, wasn't it?
Yes, someone set her private residence on fire. She lost her life in the ensuing blaze.
Gasp! Is
army buff, the illegitimate child of... No, the ages don't even match up. Yeah, I'm not serious there.
And you were arrested for the crime. Why would they arrest you, Mr. Sadmati? Weren't you just a lawyer back then? What relation could you have had with the Queen?
About that. Amara was, well, she was... What? Tell me you're joking. Oh, I need to go lie down. Oh, wow. What? Amara was, well, she was my wife? I may not look the part, but I was once husband to a queen. In short, I was royalty.
What? No way! Are you saying you won the heart of the reigning queen?
Come on, you're talking to a guy who honed his prowess against witnesses on the stand. Even a queen is no match for this dragon's glare.
Wow, you're really something else.
I think Apollo knew this. You're telling me Apollo's a prince? Well, not by blood, but Nayuta's a prince too. Huh. So was a verdict ever reached, Dirk? I acted as my own attorney and won. Until I was accused of fabricating evidence, that is. Then it all went south. Wow. Someone did not want him getting away.
Now, where have I heard a story like that before?
I knew there was a reason he was dressed in blue.
What happened after that?
I made a run for it.
You ran? But why?
I didn't kill Amara, and I didn't fabricate any evidence. But if I had stuck around for a retrial, I'd have been found guilty for sure. I couldn't allow that to happen. Amara's true killer would never face justice if I did. So I left my law practice behind and went underground.
But that was 23 years ago. Are you telling me that after all these years, you still haven't discovered the truth?
Yeah. The fact that it was an arson means that the crime scene was reduced to ashes. There was little in the way of evidence left. It's just been brick wall after brick wall.
I guess that means it's all up to me to figure it out, huh?
Along with Minister Inga's murder, of course.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Come on, son. Don't look so down. With you on the case, it'll work out somehow.
I hope he's right.
Say, son, do you remember my office?
Sure.
I remember that messy, dimly lit room. The file of Amast on Amara's assassination is kept there. I think it might help you on this case. Do you remember how to get there?
Let me think. I recall going in through a manhole.
How can I not, Dirk? I hated how I always got so dirty getting there. And that stench. That old case is important too, but I should probably focus on the minister's murder first. Huh. Wow. I'm a lawyer. I'm proud of you, son. You really become a fine lawyer. Well, at least it means I'm qualified to defend you. To think the day would come where you come to my defense. I'm one lucky man. Now I can die in peace.
Whoa, slow down. I'm going to prove you innocent, so...
Just pulling your leg, son.
Even when he's in the slammer, Dirk is Dirk.
I see you got it safely out of the tomb.
Why did you throw it at me like that?
I want you to listen carefully, son. The orb must not fall into Khura'in's hands. Not ever.
I thought Minister Inga was the one who was after it. He was the one who lent it to Professor Buff to study, after all. So haven't you exposed his crime now?
I have, but there is more connected to this relic than meets the eye. Much more. Whatever it is, I can't help feeling that it could turn this entire kingdom upside down.
You said something like that before. Looks like Dirk's intuition is at it again.
Khura'in will do anything to retrieve this. So guard it well, son. At least until tomorrow's trial.
I wanted to show him the photo of Jove. Damn it, maybe later. I'm afraid your time is up. Oh, Nayuta. It's time for the prisoner's interrogation. So begone, you putrid-headed criminal abetting lawyer. Wait, don't tell me. You're the prosecuting attorney? What? But that would mean... Is there a problem here? You bet there is. He's your father. And your point is? My relation to the accused is irrelevant. The fact remains I am a prosecutor. No, that's not what I don't think I'm getting through to him.
Nayuta, long time no see, son. How have you been? Look, I hear you've been serving Khura'in, rather faithfully in fact. Whatever happened to our dream of taking her down and changing this country, son?
The past is the past.
What do you mean? Why are you doing this?
It's simple. People change. The Nayuta you knew exists no more.
Listen, son, I don't know what made you change like this, but you're still my boy, even if you prosecute my case. The rest of the Defiant Dragons and I eagerly await your return. Whenever you're ready, we'll welcome you back with open arms. Dirk is a good father.
As I said, I've moved on. Now let us waste no more time, for flowers do not blossom simply from talk of the past. Nayuta. Why do I get the feeling there's something he wants to say but can't? Guard, move the accused to the interrogation room.
Yes, sir. This way, you rebel scum. Oh, watch it. Not so rough, will ya?
Nayuta, is he seriously going to prosecute his own father? Huh.
Well, before I forget anything, I may as well talk with Athena. I'll probably forget by the next video.
Queen Khura'in sure has a lot of personal attendants.
Yeah, the Khura'in Royal Guard. They're like her own private army.
More like an elite fan club made up of carefully selected soldiers who adore her. That's how I see it anyway. That's a pretty blunt way of putting it. Dirk Sadmati, the charismatic leader of the Defiant Dragons, arrested. This is going to deal a major blow to the rebels.
Yeah, I can already see Dats having a heart attack when he finds out. I think he would just laugh.
Speaking of Dats, he was on the plane with us. But I haven't seen him since we landed.
Dirk said he wanted Dats to go home before he caused any more trouble.
Yeah, he strikes me as a troublemaker.
I just hope he doesn't do anything crazy like trying to break Dirk out of jail.
Huh. Where do I begin? Help?
This has been nothing short of electrifying. This is a peak among peaks. This is prime Ace Attorney. Boy howdy. Hot damn. Hot damn, okay. So Edgeworth is here? All my expectations were thrown out the window when Inga was killed to death. Edgeworth is here? We're defending Dirk for 2 crimes and gonna try and solve the murder of Queen Amara? Edgeworth is here? Maya probably channeled the Holy Mother. Maybe. I think she channeled someone. That's why she was so exhausted. And Edgeworth is here? And, all the plot threads are coming together? And Edgeworth is here. Woo-wee. I marvel. I marvel. I bow down before the sheer writing prowess on display. This is, as they say, that good shit. Chef's kiss. Yeah, I think all my waking thoughts would be spent on Ace Attorney until I finish this case. Speaking of finishing stuff, so we still have another case to go. One set after this. So it's pretty doubtless to say that the plotline will wrap up and conclude. We will get the neat little bow tied on top of everything. Which means the DLC case, the bonus, is probably going to be its own self-contained thing. Just a little bonus, frivolous thing. Not unlike the aquarium case in the previous game. And sure, yeah, of course, I'm down for that. Wonderful. It's just, yeah, I'm just saying I can probably conclude that now. I once guessed maybe they were doing like a, ooh, you better pay to see how this all ends, or something like that. But no, I probably would have heard about that somewhere online. I hear a lot of talks about how ludicrous it was for Capcom to charge money to get, like, the second half of one of their games, Asura's Wrath. That's a thing they once did. I'm glad they haven't done that again. That was stupid. Whew. Yeah, as I said, I need to go lie down, so I guess I'll do that. One last thing before I go. Just a reminder, I am now on Bluesky. A link to my bio can be found in the description of this video and all that. Come see the stuff that spews forth from my brain, and maybe strike up conversations, whatever. I'll just, I'm new to it. I'll see how it goes. I'm having fun with it so far. It's nice. Yeah, I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been some peak fiction. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.